Hey guys, how are you doing today? I'm going to keep this nice and short because I know the average attention span is something like 10 seconds. And I know you want to get better at sweep picking, but you don't want to practice with a metronome now, do you? So I'm going to show you some quick hacks you can do, and it'll make you better very fast, I promise. So tip number one is hammer-ons from nowhere. And this was shown on Rick Graham's channel recently, and if you don't know who that is, go check him out, he's really good. But basically, is if you take like any shape, any sweep picking shape, I'll go with this one. So it's like that minor shape starting on the 9th fret. And what you do is you sweep pick all the notes down the way like you normally would. So, but when you're descending or going up the way, you hammer on from nowhere. So basically you're doing like taps, hammers, and your right hand's doing nothing. And first of all, it sounds really good because you're not getting that scraping sound, and it's also a lot easier, especially for me, because I hate like upstrokes, and sweeping up the way has always been really awkward for me. So if that's been awkward for you as well, I would recommend you try that. So yeah, moving on to tip number two is barring. So this is another problem that all players have, so barring on two strings with one finger kind of stuff. So this is something a lot of players also have a problem with, and there's ways to get around it for a lot of different shapes. So the first shape is this 15, 12, 12, 12 shape. So it's a really cool sounding shape, but I hate playing it like that because you have to bar the strings. So instead of barring, you just replace this 12 on the B with the 16 on the G. So instead of doing this, you don't even have to pick the G string, so you don't actually have to string skip. You can hammer from nowhere once you've practiced it. So yeah, and then the other barring thing is this major 7, minor 7, I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's this shape. I hate this shape, but it pops up a lot. So there's two ways to get around it. The first way, the first way is rather than barring, you just play it like this with your fingers. I don't really like that, that's still awkward for me. So instead what I do is, so if you're playing on the 12th fret, the formula for that is, rather than doing, you just do the 12th fret on the same fret, but you do the minor shape instead, so just your normal, your typical minor shape, and then you just tap with that extra 17th fret. So instead of doing this, you do. So as you can tell, exactly the same sound, all the same notes, but it's a lot easier because you're using the really familiar shape. And then for the last tip, as your last resort, if you still really hate sweep picking and all those exercises haven't helped you at all, you can do what Guthrie Govan does and just tap all the notes. So if you're doing, well, I'm in the drop tuning, but it won't matter for you. You can use an end tuning that you want. So take, for example, in a minor arpeggio, there's only 3 notes and they just repeat in octaves. So those are just 3 notes that keep repeating. So instead of sweep picking them, you can tap. Well, I won't tap those exact ones, but you can do it. I don't want to do this so much because it's kind of hard and I just prefer sweep picking. It's just easier for me, but if you just hate sweep picking but you want the sound and you want to play those arpeggios, tapping. So what you do is, for the minor one, it's, say if you wanted to play it in A minor, so you're playing that on the E, the D, and the high E string, and it's the same shape, so it'll be 7, 10, 14 if you want to do it in A minor, and if you're in a drop tuning, or if you're not, you can move out. Look up Guthrie Govan's lesson, it'll explain it better than me, but basically you don't have to tap to get that tapping sound, and if you're really good at it, it will sound just as fluid and fast as sweeping.